Hey YouTube, this is Daniel, this is Rex City, I'm Marcus.
I'm Rose.
And this is Vinland Saga, episode 10.
Yeah!
2.
Yeah!
So, last time we had Dante's Inferno.
Yes! We saw Askeladd giving our boy a talk and talking him out of what we call what would be like the abyss, but not quite Valhalla, but you know, like a living
of hell.
Living hell, basically.
Hell limbo.
Valhalla.
Yeah. We got to see a bunch of old faces, like we saw Bjorn just down there, we saw a couple people he's killed, a lot of people he's killed actually.
Yes.
So now he has sworn to never hurt somebody else again. Sworn on violence.
Yes. Sworn on violence. And Einar is like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah.
I understand. I was gonna say Einar doesn't fully understand, but I think he's also 100% on board because he was like, I heard you loud and clear. So I feel like he is gonna probably try to follow suit, even though he's got quite a temper. He's gonna try. Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, even though he's sworn off not hurting people, we still saw Thor's do the fighting without killing people on that Viking way back when. So perhaps Thorfinn can do something like that. Because, I mean, conflict still comes to people.
Yep. But he's going to have to be able to defend himself. That's the one thing that I hope won't happen, is he's going to do the just sit there and be hit thing. That annoys me to no ends when a very fully capable person just sits there and takes crap for people, like especially if they don't plan to, you know, sometimes they plan to just do a one strike end it thing. That I like, but like they're just sitting there because like I will not be violent. It annoys me so much. Like do something to like disable them. You don't have to kill them.
Yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here, guys. If you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can hit the Patreon down below if you want to get the uncovered of this show or anything else that we do, as well as for the shows that allow it, you can see it the whole week ahead. Thank you very much. Stick around for the discussion.
Oh,
wow.
They got a lot. Oh my goodness. Guys.
We got a farm going.
What? Why is Einar watching?
Probably taking turns.
Look how long their hair's grown. Wow, good abs.
Yeah, it's healthy.
So they have food now. Probably. Your turn.
Oh, look at smile.
He cut his hair normally, I guess, but
Is that like the last tree?
I guess, because why are they, usually they're doing their own. Yeah, it is.
I think it's the last tree. Whoosh.
The mighty poop.
Wow. Oh, good boys. You done it. You done it.
That scar on his shoulder, dude.
Look at their field.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. It's the tree. Oh my gosh, it's been that long?
Look how much food they have. Oh.
Just one?
One more.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a couple years. And change.
So they can leave.
Yeah. Yeah, no family. Yeah.
彼女を手放す気がないからな。お前はトロフィー、やっぱりアイスランドに帰るのか。
Yeah, are you gonna go home? Oh.
そうだな。多分。
Probably.
なんだおい。
Is your mother even alive?
いや、まだいろいろはっきりとしてなくてな。
Vinland?
That's what I was thinking. He didn't bring it up, so I was wondering if he's thinking about it now.
世の中から。
Oh.
奴隷をなくすことは。
Wow.
That would take a lot of war and slavery.
Yeah. Oh, serious man.
Homer's a little bit bigger.
Homer!
よくやったぞ、二人とも。旦那様、どうだ。この土地は種まきまでに整地できそうか。はい、急げば多分。そうか。
Yeah?
では少し負けてやろう。種まきが済み次第、お前たち二人は
You just sew it and you're done?
よく頑張ったな、トルフィン。
But then they leave with no money though.
This
Yeah,
is true. But they can
But they
still
can just leave
stay.
immediately.
They could stay be retainers.
なんだ
What do you mean? Look at the bells.
いや買うのはまだ早い手続きはわしが帰ってくる
Oh, here comes.
お
Here
出
it
かけですか
comes.
ところでお前たち横断難を知らんかこちらにはいらっしゃ
He's still alive?
It's only
そ
been 3 years.
うかやはり畑だったか
Oh,
も
is
しれ
he
ん
gone?
お前たち自由身分になったらこのままわしのところで放棄する気はないかまあ考えて
Good. Don't make them answer now. You're like, listen, I gotta go see Vinland.
Omar said nothing.
Yeah, Omar just yawning over there. I don't feel good bodings.
Yeah.
Feel 4 of them.
For indeed.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a flashback.
Okay.
The last one was an Odin thing.
There was one of these before. I just didn't see
Yeah.
it.
In the first episode.
Oh, what is this? A bird. Creepy bird. Oh, that's him.
Is that him?
Is it?
You know, it's too thin.
Oh, yeah.
失礼します
Harold.
いいか
It is? Harold?
Oh, it's Knute.
Oh.
ミルクに到着いたしますお目覚めよクヌート
Full beard.
Knute.
Reveal yourself. Nice.
Oh.
Wow, look at him. He's
No, he looks like a
adorable.
protagonist. He's bad stuff.
Oh.
Coming to talk to Harold.
Yeah.
He wants to take back his land. Wants to be king of 2 places.
This isn't an army, though.
No.
He poisons a hell of a lot of people, though.
Yes. Poisons his own father. His own brother.
ご無事の帰国お喜び申し上げます
Wolf.
兄王陛下のご容体はどうか
ハラルド陛下のご体調
Oh.
思わしくございます
Oh no.
この一月はさらに病が
So I guess they sent for him?
お話のままならぬご
Oh
様子
dear.
He poisoned him, didn't he?
若く
Yeah.
There's a reason he just showed up.
Oh, memories.
Several years older.
With the other cone head.
Oh yeah.
よし
Ragnar.
弾をよーく見ろよクヌート
なんと
He's so overdoting.
相手はお前が思ってるよりたくましいよだいたいお前も少し過保護だぞ
Look at him, he's still
お見
stunned.
事です
Impressive.
強く優しいお方だった絵を申し上げながら
He's side-eyeing him.
Side eye.
Don't trust it.
What is that?
Oh, that's his father's head. Oh, he's having flashbacks.
Oh my
ほ
gosh.
らわっぱどもよそで遊べ兄ハラルドはデンマークを弟のクヌートはイングランドを関係は良好であった
Until he got sick randomly.
クヌートのイングランド征服に際し兄ハラルドは大艦隊を貸与するなど積極的に彼を支援していた以後間もなくハラルドは
Oh, okay, so they're blaming him. Is it not him? Is the question.
着手はいなかった
Oh.
Oh, sister?
本当にユリングにいらしてたのね
陛下と呼びなさいエストリゼ
Dang.
急なんですもの驚いちゃった
Oh.
デンマーク譲る
Oh, he just gave it to him.
滅相なことを申され
Wow, he smiled and then that smile.
早くお元気になってまた玉打ち遊びにでも
How did he get him to say that?
大したものだがクヌート
Uh-oh.
よく遅し
Oh.
自身が毒を
He did
Yeah.
poison him. Oh.
とんだ茶番だなそれでお前は一体何を成し遂げるというのだ ハラルドはその
Yeah, and you just killed him to get your way.
なぜ殺す必要がある。共に世を治める。
Yeah.
He wants to unite the world is the problem.
This one was for you. Ambition.
それが呪いだ。
The crown's curse.
He talks about that last time.
Yeah.
世の大空心。
Oh no. Oh.
ご心情を用意してくれ。クヌート陛下は船旅でお疲れだ。
Is it worth it?
なんだ。
エストリズ様のお言いつけでお飲み物をお持ちしました。
Guys gonna be paranoid of everything?
それはどこのものだ。
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
自身が毒を用いるからよ。のクヌート。
Oh, he's just in the.
That's just so
Oh wow, that is disturbing.
独り言。
いつまでここにいる。
Yeah, get out of here.
誰。実は国家の
Utopia
統一が前提です。王が二人いてはいずれ災いの元となる。
Mm-hmm.
ハラルド王の死は必要なのです。
Just says it out loud.
Right?
スベン王、かつて私はあなたを憎み、死を願った。だが今はどうだ。
Companion or
私
something?
が腹を
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one he can speak to normally.
あなただけだ。仲良し。
Be friends. Be friends with your deceased father's head.
呪われた者同士。
Ruined this for me.
Yeah, I was like, fine, I'm leaving. You suck.
行くぞクルート。
ハラルド。軍議だ。そなたも来い。
はい父上。強くなるんだクルート。俺や父上よりもだ。
Oh. You wouldn't be able to talk to him very much.
はい。
And you killed him.
Right?
さあ殿下。君は私目が相手ですと。
よくなるできるの？
そうだよ。
How dare you?
ラグナル、かつては
The Gilliper of the lake.
こんなものか。どうということはない。
Oh, because he's gone through the pain. It's nothing. He can do it again.
Question.
Discussion. Last
Tree. Yes.
Yeah. 3-year time skip.
Yes.
I guess something happened.
Einar's still cutting his hair, but Thorfinn is like, nah, I'm gonna grow it out.
Yeah.
It's gotten pretty
Like
long
his
too.
dad's, yeah. His dad had a ponytail.
Yes, he did. I guess he kept it up in a bun. I can't remember. I looked
Yeah,
it
short
up.
ponytail.
It was just a ponytail?
Yeah,
No.
not super long, but yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so they cut down the last tree, and then the master gives them one hell of a proposition. Well, they were talking about first what they're going to do after.
And they couldn't really think. They were all unsure. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you gonna do today? I don't know. What are you gonna do today?
And it's like, you could just stay here and work here.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's a good deal for the master, of course, to just,
Get more workers.
get more workers. He's never-endingly expanding. 'Cause of
Yeah.
this.
He needs more workers that can do
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, it's hard for me in my mind to separate the benefit versus the fact that these guys are slaves. But
Yeah.
again, I understand it's a time period, it was very normal.
Yeah.
And they are going to be free. They could leave if they want, but I get a part of him has to also be banking on after 4 years, you're really gonna have anywhere else to go.
Yeah, that's
Do you
true.
have an idea of what to do?
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, they are right now, they've been slaves so long, they don't even know in their head what they want. Like you were just saying, I just realized. They don't know even in their head what they want to do. And he probably knows that their people are just kind of like, and once they're free, he's like, might as well take advantage.
Yeah. But again, it's not a bad
deal,
It's not
no.
a worse thing. They'd be
Yeah.
free, they can go around, they can go
Yeah.
and buy stuff, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, and Thorfinn just still
Does not care about his family.
about his sister and his mother back
No.
in Iceland.
No. But I guess if you think about this time period as well, when people just go off, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're not thinking about like, oh, I really miss, I gotta go back. No, they're gone and they're making a new life for themselves away from you, you know? So I understand, I guess, if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
I was very hit sideways when he said, "This is something I want to try." I thought, okay, maybe go to Vinland, like you're talking, meet up with Leif and let him know everything's okay.
Yeah.
Go back to his home. No,
Yeah.
I want to try to end war and slavery in the world. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
I think what it to me comes off as is just the naivety that he doesn't know anything but how to fight.
Yeah.
He literally knows nothing. He just learned what farming is, you know. So I think he I don't think he realizes the extent of what he's saying, like how difficult that is, how big the world is.
Yeah, his world is Vinland, not even Vinland, Iceland, Denmark, and England.
Yeah.
That is the planet.
That is the planet. Exactly.
Yeah.
We also see Einar struggling with the fact that the reason he is unsure is because he feels awkward about the fact that Einhard can't leave. Einhard is stuck there forever. However, so a couple things might happen here. The Master Kettle most definitely gonna suffer some injury before coming back, or maybe not ever come back. Einhard free, but also no one free. Because we don't know what's up in Ulmar's mind. Ulmar's very like swayable, and we haven't seen his development, so we don't know like if his other brother comes back and he's the one telling him how to rule things. Like that won't be pretty.
Or
like
what the mom is thinking.
Yeah, like slaves need to be slaves forever. Kettle is doing the stupid thing. You know. Yeah, I'm just saying like if Omar is to take over, like I don't know if I trust him.
I don't either, but I feel like the worst that could happen if the master dies is they have to just sow and harvest.
Yeah.
Instead of just sow.
Yeah.
Because like maybe like, oh, no, I need all the money I can get now that I've taken over. I don't know how things work. Something
Right.
like that.
That's true. That might be a chance. And also I'm thinking maybe because he was there when he was talking, it's like I guess my dad wanted to let you go anyway.
And never spoke up and said anything otherwise. And he's been, from what we've seen, he does do that when he disagrees. But also, in the time period, you could buy yourself back. Like it would be odd if someone suddenly said, no, you can't purchase yourself back. I get raising the price, but it wasn't end goal for a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we learn he's going to Jelling, where Harold is, and where also Knute is, which is the next part. Yeah.
Yeah, Knute is...
He's touched land.
He was on a boat. He touched down, looking like a protagonist, which means, and since he's not the protagonist, he's the antagonist now. It means bad things.
Yeah.
And since he once again he looks like a protagonist, it means he's very bad.
Yeah.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of bad things.
Yes, and unfortunately, he's gone down that road in his mind. Apparently, the curse of the crown, and apparently, so it's more than a curse of the crown. It's like just a real curse that was on his father, now on him, and he's literally talking to his cursed father's head.
That or he's
crazy.
I think it's his internal struggle given form.
I hope so.
Because everything that, like the whole cursed head, the whole cursed crown, these are all things his father talked to him about. You know, so if there's something that occurred that was completely out of left field, then I'd be thinking that maybe it actually is a curse or something. But I think it's just manifestations of what he'd been told to worry about. But yeah, I mean, the killing his brother thing, I think that was his Rubicon. That was too far.
Yeah.
Because everything else you could argue, I have right back conquest to take over England.
And these people just aren't heeding.
Yeah,
these people aren't treating me as the king. They're respecting me as the king.
So
but his
take care of
brother was
them.
on his side the whole time.
Yeah, he's fighting this war. He won the war. He's putting down rebellions. But his brother did nothing. He did nothing to him. The only thing he did was help him, like you said.
Yeah. But he's just like, there's no room for a utopia with two kings. It's gonna cause trouble.
The thing is, I get it. it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if he's trying to end conflict, he needs to do that. Because sooner or later, if be it his kids or Harold's
That's what I was
kids,
gonna say. Somebody's kids are gonna cause a problem. Yeah. But the problem is even his kids are gonna cause a problem.
Yeah.
His kids are gonna be like take over and be like, no, I want to rule. No, I want to rule. Splits kingdom. You know.
Yeah.
Utopia over.
Yeah.
Lasted all of 2 years.
That's what I'm wondering. Not wondering. I think it's an impossible goal, and I feel like no one acknowledges that their time is finite. Like sooner or later someone comes after you and all he's been doing is conquering things. Like where's the legitimacy? Where's the unification of the cultures, you know? These people only fight because you tell them to fight.
Yeah. That's the other thing I was thinking. Like, what does he know what utopia means? Like he can't create utopia. That requires like the changing of mindsets. And he's like the first one who needs to be like head of that, and he's already in a dark place. So I don't know. It just, I guess it kind of harkens back to his first, I guess, what is it?
Paradigm
like,
shift?
Sure. It's when he was talking about how he's going to become, if he has to become the demon, he will do what he has to do to do everything. So it's kind of, maybe that's where it's coming from, but that back then still felt like a very innocent, altruistic even view. Like, you do what you have to do to make everybody else have a good life. But now he's just, no, my ambition is consuming him.
Yeah. Is that what's happening? Or is it what he's convincing himself is what's happening? Like, is his father taunting him, just him
taunting himself,
being afraid that that's what's occurring? Or is he truly still pursuing this paradise? Is he still pure in that regard, even if he's doing bad things? Because if we watch the show from Harold's POV, he just got murdered by an evil monster.
Harold's POV.
It sounded like he said house.
I thought he said house.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I meant Harold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. From Harold's POV, he's a monster. He murdered the closest person he had left on the planet.
He trusted him so much he gave him Denmark.
Yeah.
I doubt he expected that.
No.
To come out
if he was ever find out,
he was still the heir. He didn't need to say that.
No.
So it's like, oh wow, okay. Everyone in the room heard that.
That exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That was like. That's what I was like in the reactions. Like, how did he get him to say that? Because like. That is what needed to be said, especially that guy who was side-eyeing him. Yeah. Was King Harold himself trusts his brother. Yeah. So how dare you not, basically. We all heard it. He gave it over to him. That's what he needed. And then he goes into a daze there.
Yeah. Which could easily be interpreted as grief.
Yeah, he's like, can't believe he just gave me the kingdom. Yeah. A lot of good things for Knute there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's just chatting away with his dad's head.
Yes.
And he's like, hey, let's be friends.
Yes. And also, the whole thing, I don't remember where I heard this, but basically, whenever people like do devious things to other people, they're always paranoid of it happening to them.
Oh yeah.
It's just like I think it's just built into human nature.
It's because it's like it's suddenly like before it was like, yeah, this could happen, but you don't understand how like easy it is for somebody to do it to you until you do it to somebody else.
Yes, and you're like, wow, I got away with that, and they get away with it too. Like you're like, somebody could get away with this with me, and you start being scared of everything.
Yeah, it's like somebody cheating in a relationship, and then the next relationship they go into, they're paranoid about their partner because they're like,
they think they're gonna cheat. Yeah,
it happens in everything, even video games. Like obviously not every time, but a lot of times cheaters will call other people like, yeah, you're cheating.
Yeah,
and it's like, wait, you're cheating.
You're the cheater here. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I've got.
And Knute, what do you think he meant by "is that all there is to it"? Then?
I think I said what I meant, what I thought.
Yeah, could you repeat it, please?
Sure. So I was saying, I think he just means all that the what is it, conscience scratching at him, all of that suffering of what have I done? That's all that I had to go through. That's it. I can do this again, basically.
Okay.
That's what I thought, anyways.
That makes a lot of sense. I thought another direction it could go is that all there to it, as in, is this it? Is there nothing left to fight over? Is it over already?
That's what I thought at first. But then when he said there's nothing to it, that's when I thought, oh, he's talking about the emotional turmoil. That's what I thought, anyways.
Yeah, I like yours better.
I kind of thought it's like he's reached his goal and it's like he feels nothing.
That too.
Because he's like staring at the crown the whole time.
Yeah, with the ambition thing. Like, this is really empty.
Yeah.
Which, if it is ambition, that right there is a tell that it was ambition.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was his goal to create a utopia, it shouldn't be over yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, I know the real work starts, but if he's feeling empty now, he's like,
Yeah.
Then the goal was the power.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
sad because I liked Knute, and that was making me want to not like him. But right now, I feel pity. I pity him,
Yeah.
but I don't hate him. But I feel like they're gonna head that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the person he's turned into. I feel like it's a real betrayal of the idealistic person he once was. But I understand why he would do this, and I don't respect it, but I think there is a level of, if it was pure and I could clearly see that it wasn't ambition why he killed his brother, I could almost respect it. But because there's this taint in there that it might be ambition, I don't know.
Yeah.
And plus, we still have that confrontation with Thorkel to come, because Thorkel was staying around. It's like, I want to see the man you turn out to be.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll be disappointed.
Yeah. And I think if anyone could get through to him, it would be Thorkel. Because Thorkel is he just says the truth, like what is on his heart, like truly, and he's like the one all about warrior. So if he sees like this is just especially the way he's doing it, it's very much behind closed doors. It's not out in the open, fist to fist like Thorkel likes. If Thorkel was to understand, like, oh my gosh, this is what you're doing these days, like he would give him a piece of his mind.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I wonder if we're actually gonna meet Thorfinn this
Oh, Thorfinn.
Knute and Thorfinn
I hope
meet.
not. This is just like you said. He's too much protagonist antagonist vibe right now. So I don't want them to meet, especially with Thorfinn acting like I don't want to fight.
Although it's gonna be like it would be Knute confronting his original self with the original goal.
Oh wow. Yeah. And that'd be the worst condemnation he could get, because
just the complete flip.
Thorfinn went through the lowest of lows while he went through the highest of highs, and Thorfinn still somehow got there.
Yes.
When he couldn't.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I like that.
Good job, Rose.
Yeah, good job, Rose.
Good
I'd like to thank my mother, my father.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you liked your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncovered of this show and anything else that we do in the description down below, as well as the merchandise store where you can buy clothing like you see the stuff that we're wearing throughout the shows. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Alexander Dietz, Tyrone, Robin Berglund, and Dilly.